So we're back with another video on the LFR Wing 2. Just a quick video to help you through it if you haven't done it before. So the first boss is the Dark Inquisitor Zanash. It's a basic tank and spank. She will shoot out the occasional triangle you have to avoid. There's a torment, you stay out of it. There's sometimes an ad, the Soul Flame, you just avoid it. It's pretty much it if you're a DPS. If you're on the soccer team, which is the hiccup mechanic in this raid, that is periodically she will summon 3 pools on the ground. 3 people need to stand in it. You get a mark above your head, and your goal is to kick the soccer ball into the portal that's spawned. You just walk up and you hit it. That's pretty much it for LFR. On normal and heroic and mythic, it gets harder. There's obstacles in the way. If you're a low item level tank, then you should taunt after each stack of Abyssal Strike, as it gives you a bit of a knockback. But if you're over geared a little bit, you're just kind of doing it, then you don't have to worry about it. Other than that, as a tank, you just taunt on the Abyssal Strikes, and that's it. That's pretty much the fight. It's just a basic tank and spank, and it's some easy loot. Ny'olatha is another dragon fight. So in this dragon fight, there's no tail. They have an encroaching shadows, which is a dark circle. You run away, drop it outside the raid group. There's a Void Ascendant. Just kill those ads. The Void Ascendant casts Annihilation on this fight, which is a big dark beam. Don't get hit by it. Tanks, there's basically it's just a tank and spank. You taunt when there's too many Void Corruption stacks on you. You just switch. In between phases, she'll summon an ad, and the ad will spawn. It's a giant Void Walker, and Ny'olatha will fly up into the sky, and then wherever the most people are standing, if it's the middle lane, the left lane, or the right lane, she will fly over and put a corruption on the ground, and you can't stand there. So once you look up in the sky, you can see where she's coming down. You move out of there. It happens 3 times. She lands. Repeat the fight. Kill the ads. It's helpful in the raid if you bring them next to the boss. The second tank can grab them, bring them next to the boss. You can cleave them down and just rinse and repeat. You don't want to get shot with the laser beam. The ad that you kill can drop a Heart of Darkness or a Gift of the Void, which is a clickable orb. You can click on it and it'll clear your stacks of Void Corruption. If you have a high enough gear, it won't matter. If you don't, you just let the tank click on it and clear their Void Corruption stacks. So the next fight is the Hive Mind. It's a 2-boss fight. There are 2 bosses. They have to die simultaneously or within 10 seconds of each other. And this fight is basically all about ad control. They spawn little bugs. That you have to kill. They also will periodically spawn giant balls of poison that will roll on the ground and leave poison behind them. Just get out of that. When Tekris has control, the bosses need to be tanked together. When Kazir has control, they need to be tanked apart. It will tell you who has control and when, and if you're ever in doubt as to if you're doing it wrong, if they are in the opposites of where they need to be, they will go shadow melted and you won't be able to damage them. So then you can either bring them back together or pull them apart, whatever the fight demands. That's that. That fight is easy peasy. Free loot, baby. The next fight, Raden, our old buddy, sacrificed himself and now he gets repaid with a swift death. The tanks in this, you taunt off after each nullifying strike. It does reduce your health. You can end up dying. There is ads that spawn. You just taunt those over to the boss for cleave. The Raden will summon 2 orbs. One is Void, one is Vita. When you kill one, he gets empowered by the other. You want to alternate the orbs. So you alternate, so you kill Void first, or Vita first, whichever, and then he'll get empowered by the other one and kill the ad that spawns. And then if you get the unstoppable Vita, you run out of the raid. If he's empowered by the void, he will launch a void missile. You need one person to jump into the circle where it's going to land and absorb it. Only have this person do it once until they lose the void collapse debuff, and then you can do it again. Now the tanks, you need to taunt after each nullifying strike as it reduces your health. Don't assist with the void collapse. It could mess up the healing taken. You taunt immediately after one tank gets decaying strike, as it reduces your health and self-healing, I believe, in healing. So you want to only have one of these, depending on your gear level. That's it. It's thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please do, leave a comment if there's anything else you'd like to know about WoW, or you're a new player and there's things you're curious about. I can always make a quick video on that. Just please do subscribe to the channel. Really helps me out. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and see you out there in Azeroth.